everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 4 of Forgecraft. Season 14, is it? I think. I don't even know anymore. So I want to make some stuff. I got, finally, from, not even from a spider, but from a witch. Because irony. I went hunting for spiders all night long, and I'm like, oh, there's a witch, I'm just going to kill her. And then, look! We got an awesome thing. We got a spider eye from her, which is cool. So that's exciting. So what I'm going to do is make up my next sigil. Now, let's see what my mana looks like. So it looks like that. So apparently when you make more of these things and unlock more things, you get more mana from that. So the more of these things that you unlock, the more mana you will have over time. So does that look like we got a little bit more? Maybe. But we unlocked Leap, which is cool. So I would like to change Launch to Leap. Okay? And we're going to replace, we're going to keep Self, but we're going to replace Launch with Leap. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Now remember, we can amplify this still. So this is very much like Blood Magic's thing, right? The Sigil of Air. If you look at it, it looks very much like the Sigil of Air. The only problem I have with it is it doesn't really go far. So let's amplify it up. 2 amplifies? Does that sound cool? Well, that's definitely better. Oh my. You know, I think it adds to your existing velocity. Am I right at that? Does it add to your existing velocity? Is that... So like one click is kind of like you're going to go somewhere. It doesn't really follow your player's line of sight though. It looks like it's like a forward momentum. So I have a question. Can spells be composed of 2 things? Can we have self launch? Now that does seem to be a thing. So what if we augmented, let's do launch first with 1 augment and then self leap with 2 augments. That is not bad. That is not bad. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to get the hang of it, is what it comes down to. Definitely the second one in midair seems to be a lot more of a thrust going on. But I also don't have a ton of mana yet, so I'm still early days as a wizard. We're getting there, though. I'm getting better. Yeah, I think if we played with this a little bit... Wow, that is definitely a thing, isn't it? I think if we played with this a little bit, we would have a better time. Interesting, though. So 3 augments on launch. Self leap. I can do this, right? Multiple spells at once. I think I can? Not quite sure. Asking Bailey. This is Ars Nouveau. Yeah, I'm getting there. Ah, I don't need another self. Okay, cool. What would be cool is a delay rune that, like, waits half a second. So I could do, like, launch, delay, leap. Haha, nice. Bailey's already on it. It is definitely cool, though. Let's just try leap maxed out augments. Wee, wee. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough to cast it twice. If I could cast it twice, it would be cool. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yes, that would be awesome. So anyway, I'm going to take a little break from ours today, as much as I'm having fun playing with it a whole lot, because I want to get ore doubling going, and for that, I think I'd like to go the create way. Now, you might notice I have a bunch of resources, because I did a bunch of mining between episodes. Don't believe me? I live streamed this, so you can go watch it if you don't believe me, if you think Dyer cheated this stuff in. I went mining between episodes, and I made myself a little gadget to help out with the mining. I gotta find out what's causing this. There's something weird going on here. I think there's like a little bug, because that should not be happening so much. Is this happening everywhere in my base? Yeah, that shouldn't super duper be happening. So not everywhere. So what is up here? There might be air blocks, like fake air blocks up here, but I don't know. I'll have to investigate and figure out why it's doing that. But Soren showed me that. So anyway, I did get a mining gadget. I did some mining between episodes. I totally... Do I need this leather tunic with unbreak? No, I totally don't. Do I? I really don't think I do. I'll give it... I'll donate to the lake. To the Soren of the lake. Let's look at create. Dun 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 dun. I'm very excited for create. Now, I don't super remember create all that well, but I kind of remember create a little bit. So I know we want some shafts. That's totally going to be an important aspect of what we're doing. And we're going to want some cog wheels. A water wheel might not be a bad idea to get me some initial stuff going on. That's cool. Gearbox. I think we want one of those, don't we? Relays rotation in 4 directions, reverses straight connections. That's cool. Vertical gearbox, clutch, encased belt. Like we know we want to do like belty things, right? Something belt. Oh man, look at that. Handheld block zapper. Oh, that's cool. Novel gadget for placing or exchanging blocks at a distance. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. There's also like... Look at this mechanical arm. What? That looks cool. That looks cool. I really need somebody to tell me how this mod works. That's my problem, is I don't know how this mod works. Deforester. Oh, that's cool. Refined radiance. Chromatic metamorphosis. Do what now? Do what now? That's cool. I have no idea what any of these things are, and I want to know more. Mechanical drill. Which one of these things ore doubles? This one breaks blocks, it would look like. Because there is an ore doubler, right? There is something that's an ore doubler, I believe. Valve handles... Filler attribute. Isn't there mechanical belt? We want some of this. This for sure, right? Dried kelp, yes. How are we for kelp? Not great, not terrible. I can go get some though, because I'm pretty sure my mining gadget will take care of kelp for me, right? Maybe. Oh, nope. Almost made a mess in Soren's base. You know what would be useful though? I've got an idea. Hold on. Nobody panic, but you know what would be useful? You know what would be useful? There's a rune that would be useful here for this. Item pickup. Needs a hopper and a magic clay. I can do that. Let me get a little bit of iron smelted up, because I know we're going to want some. Because I've got like 2 iron, and that's not exactly a number that sounds like enough. And what we'll do is get my hopper and my magic clay. Boop. So you, buddy. Okay, and the magic clay. And then we can create an item pickup spell that should make it so that I can automatically... There's not enough mana nearby. We're going to have to deal with that. Oh, by the way, I totally need to activate haste. Yes. Haste 9 is very yes. Rip, haste not working in water, though. That field of view, though. I guess for a non-persistent spell, like one that's not permanent, I'm okay with the field of view change. If this was a bauble that like always applied haste, I would not be a fan of the field of view change it causes. But since it's a temporary effect, I'm okay with it. All right, Glyph Press, do your thing. Glyph Pickup. Sweet. So now what I should be able to do is create a spell in slot 6. Where did you come from? Do what now? In slot 6. That's called item pickup. I'm guessing I want self item pickup? Did I get that torch? Doesn't look like that far of a range. Am I reading this wrong? Picks up nearby items in a radius where the spell is activated. The range may be expanded with AoE. Oh, the range may be expanded with AoE. Yeah, I might want to do projectile pickup. We could try that. That would be cool, right? Haha, neat. That's cool. And will that help with kelp, maybe? It only works where the spell hits, so it only works on spell impact, which is kind of a bummer. I'd still like to try self-working, though, like an area around me. So Amplify, I assume, does nothing. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah, item pickup AoE doesn't seem to do a lot. Oh my goodness, that is a projectile spell. I still haven't quite got the hang of leap yet. Also, lag doesn't always help. But leap's changing anyway. Whoa, that is fast. I think that's what happens when you have a lot of amplifies on, right? Yeah, let's change that. Let's do a few amplifies. That definitely feels better. That is quick. Alright. Because it's Forgecraft, it's raining. But that's what happens. So let's sleep through that night. Hooray! Alright, cool. So, let's smelt up some of the kelp that we got. Even though we have some dried kelp anyway, we'll have a little bit more, and that'll be cool. So we can make our belts. Beautiful. Need a lot of dried kelp, it looks like, for the belts, but we'll find out if that's too much of a problem. So shafts need this, which is iron nuggets and andesite. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be voiding andesite as much as I am, but I've got some, so that's cool. So let's make... So andesite casings need an andesite alloy. Okay, so we're definitely going to want some shafts. Let's get a couple of those. Needs buttons. Right. So that's a couple cog wheels. Large cog wheels also need buttons. And then we're going to want a couple of those. Water wheels look like they just need some wood. I might need to harvest some wood. That's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. So Bailey's saying knockback might be a more possibly a useful effect. Knocks a target away a short distance from the caster. That just needs a piston. Let's try that out as a spell. See if that gets me around a little bit better. All right, so you, iron, wood, we've got... Okay, cool. So I can do a piston. Sweet. And then some more magic clay. Yeah, leap is not working for me the way I want it to. I want it to work like an air sigil from Blood Magic. Right? And Bailey said that, you know, it's going to be changed so that it takes your look vector into account. But let's try out knockback. So what's a self knockback look like? Let's do knockback self. And you will be self knockback create. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So let's amplify that a bunch. That's kind of getting there. That's kind of neat. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we're back. Did a little bit of wood collecting, and I started looking through JEI because, so what we want to make, thanks to stream viewers for pointing this out to me, is we need to mechanically craft our crushing wheels. So for that, we're going to need some limestone, we're going to need some crimson planks, we're going to need some andesite alloys, but in addition to that, we're going to need a total of 21 mechanical crafters. A kinetic assembler for automating any shaped crafting recipe. Place multiple in a grid corresponding to your recipe and arrange their belts to create a flow that exits the grid on one of the crafters. Do what now? Starts the crafting process as soon as all crafters in the grid have been given an item. On redstone pulse, forces the start of the crafting process with all currently given items in the grid. Do what now? When wrenched at front, cycles the direction of an individual crafter. Okay, when wrenched at back, connects the input. So I have no idea how any of this works. I am very confused. But I'm guessing create itself has a wrench. Yep, there it is, the fancy looking one. That's going to need some gold plates or sheets, a cogwheel on that. So what we need to do in order to get those mechanical crafters is a bit of work, right? So first off, I made hopper botany plants so that we could do that, and that's cool. And that's making me some kelp, so yay. Because we know we're going to need a lot of that. So mechanical crafters require electron tubes, which need polished rose quartz, which needs sand-sewn rose quartz, which is made with any kind of quartz and redstone. So not terrible looking. So, and we get 3 of these crafters per, so we need in total 7 of these. Not terrible, right? However, in addition to those, we need brass casings, which need brass sheets, which are made in the presser, okay? And then the mechanical press needs some andesite stuff, so we can pull that off, no problem. However, brass itself, also tricky. We need to mix copper and zinc ingots. Cool. So I think we've picked up a little bit of zinc through our mining adventures out there. So let me start smelting up some copper and some zinc from Create. That sounds like a good time. So I'm going to do half a stack of copper and all my zinc that I've got. And we'll just have to go mining if we need to go mining. So that should be interesting. So we'll figure that out. So lots to figure out. So I think that's going to be a big thing. So making the press is going to be important, right? So let's get that going first, right? So we get some andesite casings for that. We can make the mechanical press with a block of iron, and that's not terrible. Hooray! Mechanical press complete. So we've got the press, we've got the shafts, we've got the belts, we've got all the things. We hit the andesite age. That's cool. That's cool. With that done, then I guess what we want to have is some kind of mechanical power turny stuff. Turny something. So I guess the best way to do that would be with a water wheel. Is that the best way to start? Because a gearbox changes the rotation, right? I think water wheel might be adjustable pulley, relays rotation through its block. So I think that, you know, these things are all about you already have rotation going on, right? You've got the water wheel. Is there anything else that can generate rotational energy at this point, or is it just the water wheel? That I'm not super clear on. That I'm not super clear on. So there's a windmill apparently later on that we can get, but for now water wheels is best. So, or at least that's what I'm being told from people who I trust in my chat. So let's make a water wheel. And we'll see what the deal is. So should I like pick a spot underground down here to do all this create stuff? Does that sound fun? Like I could just mine out like a giant area with my gadget and just, you know, have like a giant create area under the ground here. That sounds like it might be cool, right? Maybe off in this direction. I'd love a destruction gadget. Do I have the stuff to make a destruction gadget? I actually might, now that I think about it. I might have the things to make a destruction gadget, because I do have some ender pearls, and I do have some diamonds. So I could totally make a destruction gadget. Actually, I don't even need diamonds. I just need a couple lapis and some of you. Maybe a little bit more iron would behoove me. So that's zinc. Didn't I cook up more iron, or did I use it all already? Zinc and copper is going. Did I already use all my iron that I smelted? Let's get like half-ish a stack. Why did I totally think I had iron and I just can't find it now? But we'll find it. If I want my destruction gadget, I need another redstone. You'd think I'd know this recipe since I made the mod, but that is a brave assumption. Hooray, destruction gadget. Hopefully this works. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? But that'll make a nice open wide area. And that would be cool. I like that plan. Yay for having an early game charging station. Perfect. All right. So we'll do like a depth of 16. Oh, look at that nice warning. And let's go up like 6 and down 1. Does that sound cool? I like that plan. How does that feel? Options, controls, category gadgets. I want that to be F. I want you to be G. Key G is Dragon Strike. Anchor, open, close curios inventory, chest mode switch. There we go. Much better. Is that too high? Shouldn't be too bad. Let's maybe bring that down a hair. That don't look too bad. Hello. Maybe a little bit too much to the right, huh? Let's undo that. Thank you. Let's make the right like a 5. Yeah, that looks better. And this can be my create area. My goodness. This did void the blocks, right? Did I have this much junk in my inventory? Wow, that really used up a lot of RF too. I had as much junk in my inventory before I did that? I feel like I didn't. I feel like my inventory was not full of cobblestone and junk. How broken is destruction gadgets these days? Answer, I think a lot. I think all of building gadgets is just super broken. It's just one giant broken mod. It doesn't look like it voided anything, does it? Yeah, that's not how destruction gadget's supposed to work. I'm just saying. Let's make a depth of 1 here. So, yeah. Andesite. Oh yeah, that's totally giving me an. How is that a thing? How is destruction gadget giving me items? How is that even possible? Bugs, please. Yay, lights. Yay, lights. I gotta report that bug now. It's my duty. My duty as a Forgecraft player to report the bug that I found in my own mod. Probably can repeatedly undo for dupes, yeah. Probably. Probably. I'm sure you can. Let's find out. Granite, undo. Granite, undo. Granite, undo. Granite, undo. And undo doesn't use the item. So easiest dupe bug ever. Oh goodness, that's horrible. Yeah, destruction gadget, you broken. No one tell Soren. No one tell Soren. You hear me? No one. Oh my goodness. No one tell Soren. Alright, so we want a water wheel. Let's go do this. Alright guys, so I'm going to get my wheels spinning here. Hopefully. Hopefully. And I have no idea how much of anything works. So we're going to just kind of wing this and play it by ear. But I think we want to do this and then have a shaft coming off of it. And then if we have water here... Where does the water go? Alright, so we don't want it doing that. That confuses it. That looks pretty cool, right? Is that the gist of what you want? I believe. I believe that's the gist of what you want. And then what we can do is have a cogwheel that might look like this with a shaft coming off of it. And then we can connect those with the belts. Ha! That's cool. Look how cool that is. Isn't that cool? Oh, and you go onto the belt. Okay. Yes. Be careful with the things that go onto the belts. That is cool beans right there. And then what you can also do is put tiny cogwheels somewhere. Do you not fit there? That's right, you're not supposed to put it like right next to the block. You're supposed to do something like that. And that's going to be a faster spin. Yeah. See how this one's spinning faster than that one? That's cool. This is the gist, right? Something, something, spinny bits. That is cool. That is cool. Okay. So then, can I make this go... There's a way to make this go even faster, isn't there? Isn't there a way to make this go even faster? I need to do something like have a big wheel here with this, and then this. So see how that's going faster? And then if I want this to go even faster, I can do another cogwheel here. And now see how that's going even faster? Right? That's the gist, right? Of how you make gears that go faster. And then you can keep repeating that. That's, I think, ish, how it works. I think so. That's cool. And then we can have our press, mechanical press. Does that go here? It appears that this contraption is overstressed. Add more sources or slow down the components with high stress impact. It appears that this contraption is overstressed. Yeah, I think they're doubling up there. Oh, hello. Wow, that thing all turned green, didn't it? So does this guy maybe want to go here? That's cool. Was he too fast? He might have been too fast. So then what we would want... So like let's see how we make an iron plate of some kind. I know I want gold plates, so that's a thing. Actually, can we make the mixer yet? Can we make the mixer? There's a mixer, a mechanical mixer. I think we can pull that off. Because that's something we definitely want. No, we need iron sheets first. All right, let's get those with the thing. You know what I mean? We'll get a bunch more belts. Right? All right, this is cool. This is cool. So if I wanted this here, right, we would want... I think we want the big wheel here. And then a tiny wheel here. And then a tiny wheel here with this. How come you're out? Actually, that is where I want the tiny wheel. So let's move this back one. Cool. Now, can I connect you guys directly? No. So you actually have to be back even further. Oh, bad time for a pickaxe to break. Bad time for a pickaxe to break. So you need to be here. You need to be there. You need to be there, and then we need these dudes to be something like that. Now, if I drop iron on you... Nope. It was close, though. It was close, though. Do what now? Isn't that about what I'm supposed to do? Or are you, like, too low? Think he's too low? Think he needs more? You know what he could do? Ah! Overstressed. Nope, that was way too stressful. So what we could do is put... This is just dire learning. Failing to learn, but learning nonetheless. Do we have another big cogwheel? I don't know that we do. I think we used all the big cogwheels, didn't we? Yeah, let me get a couple more of those big dudes. How do we make them again? They were a little bit more expensive. That seems fair. And then the big wheels. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Nope, that's not where it goes. Nope, that's not where it goes. What I might need to do, if I want that up there... Yeah, I might need to play with this a little bit. Yeah, this might be trickier than I thought. I'm thinking, does the redstone press need a redstone signal? Is that what it needs? Maybe that's what's wrong with it? Let's try that and see if that was the problem. And then you... I don't know if the press is supposed to be, like, directly above the belt or not. Oh, look at him go. Oh, you don't say. Does it have like a steady redstone signal or a pulse equals craft? Thinking a pulse equals craft. Yeah, I think the press needs to be one higher too. Getting there though. Getting there. I really, really like the idea of this mod. All right, let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next episode and we will play more with this super cool looking mod. All right, for now, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will be playing a lot with Create in the next couple episodes because, like, how can we not? All right, guys, take it easy.